lovely people. Guess what? We've got some juicy BTS gossip for you today. But hold on tight, because this isn't your average news segment. Nope, we're diving deep into the world of BTS and uncovering some unexpected, hilarious, and downright adorable moments. So grab your snacks because you won't want to miss this. Alright, so picture this. BTS, our favorite K-pop kings, stealing hearts left and right with their killer talent and irresistible charm. But did you know they're not just talented performers? Oh no, they've got some serious personality quirks too, and we're here to spill all the tea. Let's dive into the world of our fearless leader, RM. You might think he's all about business, but trust me, there's more to this guy than meets the eye. From rocking unforgettable hairstyles to unleashing his inner dance god, RM never fails to keep us entertained. But let me take you back to a moment that left us all in awe. Now, we all have our embarrassing phases, right? Well, RM is no exception. Back in his high school days, he sported a hairstyle that he'd rather forget, the infamous mushroom cut. Yep, you heard that right, and let me tell you, it was a sight to behold. But despite the teasing from his classmates, RM took it all in stride. In fact, he even shared a heartwarming story about his mushroom-headed days. You see, there was this classmate of his who also rocked a mushroom cut, but they affectionately called RM's hairstyle the poisonous mushroom because of its brown color. They became known as the Mushroom Brothers. And despite his friend transferring schools, RM cherished the memories they shared. But let's fast forward to the present, where RM continues to amaze us with his talents. Remember that time he graced the stage of Quickly Idol as a guest? Oh boy, did he steal the show with his mesmerizing ocean dance. It was like watching a sea of lights at a nightclub, and even the program's editor couldn't contain their excitement. So there you have it, folks. RM's journey from mushroom-headed high schooler to mesmerizing dance sensation. Who knew our fearless leader had such hidden talents? But hey, that's just one of the many reasons we love him. Let's not overlook the enigmatic Suga. While he may give off an air of cool mystery, behind the curtain, he's a mischievous trickster. Whether he's pulling pranks on his bandmates or admitting to borrowing his brother's clothes without permission, Suga always keeps us guessing. If you haven't delved into the behind-the-scenes videos, you might peg Suga as the reserved, icy member of BTS. But truth be told, beneath his onstage coolness, Suga has a knack for wit that leaves no room for dull moments. Take, for instance, his talent for playful banter. In the Yangnam talent show, when the host brought up Jin's peculiar habit of using his own chopsticks instead of the provided ones, Suga wasted no time in teasing his older brother, jokingly exposing him for being a bit extra. Oh, the contemplation Jin must have had about investing in Min's upbringing. In another instance, during the C-Radio Idol Choose Colors show 6 years ago, when Jungkook found himself in a sticky situation, hesitating to name the most handsome member of BTS, Suga didn't hold back. He urged his younger brother to cut the nonsense and simply declared J-Hope as the least attractive. Talk about a straightforward roast. Poor J-Hope couldn't help but wonder why Suga always picked on him. Oh, the heartache. And let's not forget Suga's penchant for candid confessions. About 8 years ago, during the Open Up Your Hit program, where BTS members shared their hidden truths from their trainee days, Suga was the first to speak up. He confessed to his younger brother Cookie that he had borrowed a pair of black pants without asking, denying it earlier when questioned. But his bad luck didn't end there. When Suga finally decided to return the pants, they had a hole right in the middle. Yes, you heard that right. Right in the most conspicuous spot imaginable. Suga's confession had everyone in stitches, especially poor Jungkook, who couldn't decide whether to laugh or cringe. Suga rarely finds himself in awkward situations. Whether it's onstage mishaps or everyday blunders, he handles everything with ease. But even the seemingly unflappable Suga couldn't help but cringe while revisiting his old acting clips on Weekly Idol. The segment captured the early days of Suga's career, thus including scenes where each member had to deliver lines in Japanese. No one was entirely pleased with those old clips, but for Suga, this particular video truly exceeded his embarrassment threshold. Continuing down the lineup, let's talk about the one and only Jimin. With his enchanting stage presence and smile that could melt hearts, Jimin has us all completely captivated. But did you know he's also a bit of a goofball? That's right, whether he's tripping over chairs or goofing off during rehearsals, Jimin's playful antics always have us in stitches. Jimin, affectionately known as the mochi of BTS, not only radiates irresistible charm but also warmth and genuine care for his fellow members. In real life, this BTS sweetheart receives just as much love from his bandmates as he gives. Jimin's endearing demeanor never fails to bring smiles to the faces of both BTS members and ARMYs alike. And let's not forget about some memorable moments captured on their variety show Run BTS. In episode 137, during a fun trivia game segment, Jungkook called his mom for help with a question. When Jungkook's mom answered correctly, both Jungkook and Jimin excitedly exclaimed, "Mom!" Speaking to Jungkook's mom, Jimin enthusiastically identified himself, saying, "Mom, it's me, Jimin! It's Jimin here!" Jungkook's mom sweetly responded, expressing her affection for Jimin. In another iconic moment on Run BTS episode 41, Jimin played the game of Chinese whispers. When he had to guess the word carbonara, whispered by his teammate J-Hope, Jimin hilariously guessed it as lachi molala. Fortunately, Jimin's misinterpretation didn't hinder their chance of winning. Despite Jimin's amusing attempt at saying lachi molala to his final teammate Jin, the eldest member still managed to guess the correct word, much to everyone's surprise. And more recently, on a recent episode of Run BTS, Jimin was teased by his fellow members for wearing 3 microphones. The playful banter started when Jimin wore a sweater with drawstrings that resembled a microphone. Even BTS themselves mentioned this in a recent tweet, wishing Jimin a happy birthday with a playful jab. "Happy birthday to our mic-hungry Jimin with 3 microphones." Jimin's ability to laugh at himself and his endearing quirks only adds to his charm, keeping us all entertained and endeared to him. Let's delve into the realm of Jungkook, our cherished golden maknae. While he astounds us with his vocal prowess and dance finesse, Jungkook is also all about embracing the lighter side of life. Despite his meticulous and dedicated approach to his craft, Jungkook's playful spirit often shines through, elevating the mood wherever he goes. Our beloved youngest member of BTS, Jungkook, holds the 4th spot on our list, embodying both a serious dedication to his work and an infectious zest for fun. He never fails to inject a dose of seaside excitement into every situation, leaving his fellow members wondering if they could ever cease adoring him. Jungkook has a knack for mimicking his iconic moments from music videos, though with a mischievous twist that leaves even them at a loss for words. For example, during After School Club episode 191, he flawlessly covered RM's rap section in Run, delivering it with such smoothness and warmth that it warmed the ears. Behind the scenes, he's just as entertaining, whether he's donning a tiger print shirt, glasses, and face mask combo, topped off with a unique black hat, perfectly embodying V's street-style dance moves in Street and Tier, eliciting laughter from everyone around him. But Jungkook's endearing antics don't stop there. In various instances captured on the show, he's been caught in moments of embarrassment and amusement. During a television appearance when he witnessed 2 of his hungs dancing on the street to collect money, Jungkook shyly retreated, covering his face in embarrassment, waiting for the spectacle to end quickly. "Oh no, this is so embarrassing," he muttered. Similarly, when J-Hope playfully pointed out a bus advertisement celebrating Jungkook's birthday, Jungkook, feeling bashful, pretended not to notice. Moreover, during their time in Los Angeles, California, Jungkook's face turned beet red when Jimin spontaneously sang BTS songs on the streets. Jimin's initiative led Jungkook to seek refuge behind V, trying to conceal his embarrassment. And even Jin has confessed to hitting the gym just to fend off Jungkook's attacks, adding to the playful banter within the group. Despite Jungkook's attempts to explain himself away, his fellow members continue to tease him relentlessly. In a particularly memorable incident, Jungkook found himself transformed into a blushing beetroot when a giant screen projected an image of his abs during a concert, all thanks to the staff's playful antics. These endearing moments only serve to deepen our affection for the one and only Jungkook, whose genuine spirit and playful nature never fail to brighten our days. Let's not overlook J-Hope, our ray of sunshine. Seriously, his smile could light up even the darkest of days. Whenever he unleashes his playful antics, it's impossible not to burst into laughter. J-Hope's infectious energy is evident whether he's cracking jokes or delivering killer dance covers. His ability to lift everyone's spirits is unparalleled, and it's all thanks to the sheer joy and humor radiating from his face. In moments like those captured in the Butter music video, particularly the hot remix version, where Jimin's emotive live performance prompts Jin to mimic him, J-Hope's expression seems to ask the world, "Who am I? Where am I?" It's as if he's wondering why everyone's in such a situation. But when Jin is followed by Jungkook mimicking Jimin, J-Hope finally gets it, realizing they're just goofing around for the MV. Whether he's covering a dance from a girl group or simply goofing off with his fellow members, J-Hope's body language alone is enough to captivate armies. One look and we're mesmerized, 2 looks and we're enchanted, 3 looks and we're swooning. And when we finally see his face, oh, those expressions, those emotions, that face! It's enough to have us clutching our stomachs and rolling with laughter every single time. Let's not overlook V, our breathtaking heartthrob. He's like a character straight out of a comic book, with his mesmerizing allure captivating everyone from his deep, velvety voice to his sun-kissed features. But hold on, because it seems like reality forgot to include the user manual for V's statuesque face. Just take a look at the images, and you'll see what I mean. And that's just scratching the surface of all things V, because, much like his bandmates, his intensity is off the charts. If you watch BTS fan cams from award shows, you'll notice V's laser-focused reactions to other idol groups' performances, often leading to fits of laughter among fans. For instance, during X-Stray Kids' legendary performance of Bang 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 at the 2019 GDA, V couldn't sit still. He jumped up, enthusiastically dancing beneath his seat. Sometimes when V speaks, he says things so unique that even his fellow BTS members can't keep up. They just want to beam him back to his home planet, like during the choir interview in 2021, when asked if BTS was close. Our V sure knows how to start trends fast, doesn't he? But wait, there's more. Sometimes V playfully teases his buddy Jimin's height, like during the Black Squid NTS press conference when he suggested reenacting a 63-floor building with their bodies. Jimin, sensing mischief, asked Suga if that was even possible, to which V quickly replied, "Don't line up by height, Jimin." Caught off guard, Jimin could only look helplessly at his friends as they lined up, finding himself at the end of the row. Perhaps Jimin should reconsider the dynamics of their friendship, don't you think? And finally, let's talk about Jin, our esteemed worldwide handsome prince. It's no exaggeration to say that his visuals are on par with those of a sea god, the kingpin of a salt trafficking network spanning continents. That's our eldest brother, Jin. Despite being the oldest in the group, Jin has a knack for lightening the mood with his humor when chatting with the members or interacting with armies. Fans have lovingly dubbed him the mobile salt shaker of BTS. Firstly, let's talk about his laughter, which feels like it could shake the heavens and earth no matter how serious he tries to appear. Jin's laughter is contagious. It's like a ripple effect that spreads joy wherever it goes. Secondly, Jin exudes an abundance of confidence in his own beauty. He has a signature introduction that he never fails to deliver wherever he goes, ensuring the whole world knows, "Hello, my name is Jin. I am worldwide handsome." Accompanied by a sweet air kiss, Jin's introduction is a trademark moment at events, especially when he swiftly transitions from laughing with his members to striking a flawless pose for the camera. He embodies the epitome of a global handsome god, much to the delight of fans, who affectionately refer to him as the salt-selling god, a title not to be overlooked by armies. Keep that in mind. So there you have it, folks, the hilarious, adorable, and downright surprising antics of BTS. Did any of these moments make you love them even more? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Bull News for more BTS updates. Until next time, bye-bye!